Challenging.
Innovative.
Creative.
Exciting.
Interesting.
Fun. For my passion project, I built a storage box for my spearfishing gear. I painted a docked boat using watercolour paints.
I composed 3 songs and designed an album cover.
I made a stock whip.
I built a gaming PC.
I designed a artwork and then painted it on a surfboard.
Doing the passion project is different to other schoolwork because you're in control.
That's really interesting because most schoolwork, teachers tell you what to do and you don't get to choose what you want to do. But for passion project, you do whatever you want to do.
You've got to use everything that you've learnt in every different subject. You've got to put it all together.
I think it challenged me a lot more than the normal schoolwork. I had a lot of a love-hate relationship with it, as it was such like a long period of time I had to do it.
Oh, I think the hardest thing was, actually starting the main part of the surfboard, like the wave. I just kept procrastinating and not wanting to do it because I think it would look bad.
I think staying motivated, because the whole day in lockdown I was in my room doing things, and then as soon as I finished school I would be in my room again writing songs.
And then I had to actually build the PC, which was a lot harder than I thought, because I thought it would take a lot less time, except I got really stressed because all of it's worth money and I didn't want to break any of it.
I put too much water onto my my paper, so which made it deteriorate a little bit on some areas. So I really had a big panic attack then.
I didn't know what components to get at all. I kept switching between different ones, and then my mentor didn't text me back and didn't help me at all. So I had to switch mentors and get different parts, and I was really stressed.
It was super close to the due date, and there's this knot at the end of the handle, and it's called a Turk's head knot, and it's really complicated because you're going around a round cylinder. And I finally did it, and then I rushed to get Dad and show my family, and I came back and my dog had came in and started eating the leather, and I was like, this took so long, it took a week to do just a simple little knot, and I was I was just so frustrated.
I was very frustrated. I kept writing things and be like, no, that's not good, screwing up paper and chucking it away, and I feel like everything was just kind of all over the place and such a mess.
What I said to myself is that I can really just do this. So I just calmed myself down and tried to set out when to do all of it, and that's what really helped me.
But then Mum really helped me, as she was my mentor, because she would listen to my first song, and she's normally brutally honest. So when she said that she actually liked it and the lyrics was that was really encouraging.
Most importantly, you got to have family members to cheer you on. Whenever they just walk past me, they just say, oh, it looks really good, and that cheering on made me feel a lot more determination to keep on going with my project.
Doing my passion project has taught me probably time management.
Yeah, I feel like now I'm better at time management and calming myself down when I'm stressed.
I learned that it's much better to have a schedule because otherwise you just never get things done. And also starting something and then making sure I finish it how I wanted to, and not as good because I can't be bothered.
I learnt how to connect with adults, with a supplier in Queensland, my mentor, and I also contacted a Australian whip cracker champion. I learnt how do I say these things in a polite way but also get what I need to get done.
The best thing about the passion project is that I got to do something that I enjoyed, and I just got to learn more about it.
Probably just the end product being an actual song that I can listen back on and be proud of.
At the end, just looking at it and being oh my gosh, I did this, I completed this. I was yeah, I loved it. I just picked it up and went straight out to my mum, and I was like, Mum, look at this. And I think she just smiled at me and she just looked so proud of me.
I felt relieved. I felt there was no more stress, and I just had this thing that was super cool.
I was like, wow, I can actually build something. It was so complete, and seeing how it actually worked and how it turned out better than how I wanted.
It's a cool thing when you crack it because you feel when you crack it and it's yours. It's like a cool rush of energy, like I made this, it works so well.
Well, I was really happy when I showed it to my friends, especially. Lots of wows, nice job, that looks good.
And I got my dad in, turned it on, and it was like all flashing and stuff. It's really exciting, and he took photos and stuff. And he was proud of me, and it was cool.
Well, the first person I showed was my brother, and I was like, look, this is so cool. And he was like, oh, let me crack it. So he did a crack, and he was like, this is like as good as like my work that I have. So it was like that cool, like how he just got so excited about something that was like made just by me.
Doing the passion project helped me with confidence and understanding what to do, and I think that'll help me in the future because I might think that something's really hard, but I can get through it if I work hard enough.
And it's one of those things that you get to like grow and you get to understand where your capabilities are and where your limits can get to.
I think since I've already experienced it, I think my year 12 self will probably be like, I've done this before, it's not that hard. You just have to do something more bigger and better.
And it just kind of gave me more self-confidence that I could problem solve something this challenging and I could do it all on my own, which gave me a more like sense of independence.
I think if you put work and effort into it, I think a lot of people will be surprised of how well you do.
Yeah, I now think of myself as like a bit more hardworking when doing it. I didn't think I could be able to pull it off that well. I'm like much more proud of myself in doing it. Yeah.